YouTube, what's good? Welcome to another episode of New York Prison Talks. I know it's been a while since I made a video, and I always say this, come back every 2-3 months making a video. But this video is a little more different. As you can see, I got red eyes, I've been tearing up and shit. I'm a man, so I can make videos, and I don't give a fuck how anybody will view me. If I'm crying on camera right now and I'm posting it, it was my decision to post it anyways. Ain't nobody can tease me and try to mess with my feelings, to try to say, oh, he's soft for crying on camera and this, that, and the third. I really don't care. But I have reasons to why I'm like this right now. Right now, I'm at a point, I'm still on parole. And parole's been weighing down on me hard. It's not that parole's putting pressure on me, like they threatening me or something like this. Like, it's not none of that's going on. Oh wow. What's going on is, ever since I got this brand new car, I've been getting into a lot of problems with police since I got this car. I wanted to say shout out to Police Officer Monaco, City of Middletown, the police department. Monaco, shout out to him. That was the best conversation I ever had with an officer. I was just involved in a car accident about a couple hours ago, where I had a good conversation. He tried to show me, introduce me into a lot of resources for help and stuff like that. He was a white officer. He was white. I gotta say he was white, because this is how this is how it all comes down to. It all be coming down to race at the end of the day. And he was a white man trying to help me out. I'm a colored man. I'm black and Spanish, so I just say I'm colored. He was trying to help me out, and he was the officer involved that was on scene for the accident. But what was said after the accident was personal stuff, and it was a great conversation. I've been feeling like a lot of demons been surrounding me, and they've been attacking me hard. They've been attacking me hard to the point where they know how to get me, and the only way I've been getting got is through the police. Now, I haven't been personally having problem with police, like them, like itself, like, oh, they just pulling me over for no reason type shit. I don't have a hit out on me against police. At least I don't think I do. I'm not sure. Maybe I could, but I really don't think it is, because it's all different type of police pulling me over. It's between all different. It's not the same type of police pulling me over every time. It's different jury districts and different type of stations pulling me over. Different type of state police stations pulling me over and shit like that. It's never the same. But I don't know if they got something noted. I don't know if they could put something in the note to keep pulling them over or some shit like that. I'm not sure. I don't know how that goes. But what has been going on is, what I'm trying to say is, you being on parole, you're not supposed to have any police contact. Well, you can, but you're not supposed to, what the shit I'm getting into, I'm catching police contact with tickets. Now, I done had about 6 tickets now since I got this car, since March. March popped it off for the tickets. I caught 3 tickets in March. I was chilling. Now, this past 3-4 days, I done caught about another 3 tickets. Literally, for the last 3-4 days, like every day something's going on. I caught a ticket about 2 hours ago, right before this car accident that happened about an hour ago. So I had a car accident today, and I caught a speeding ticket like an hour before that, probably less than that. I keep having all these problems, and I don't know why it is happening to me. I could just be driving sometimes and just get pulled over, or I could just be in my car and something could happen, and an officer might want to question me. I'm not sure how the time is playing out, but it's just, I'm just tired of everything that's happened, all the events that's going on to me. like everything that's happening to me is happening for a reason. And I feel like it's a lot of, like I said, it's demons, and they're getting to me, and that's the only way they could get to me, because I be on point with a lot of other things. So they're gonna get to you of something that you're not on point about. If you understand what I'm saying, that's the type of a devil and a demon do. They'll find ways to get through you, and that's what's happening. I'm making this video in a way I'm asking people to kind of help me. Not really asking people to help me, people to hear me out. Maybe people could message me and probably give me some advice. Like I said, I've been home for 2 years and I know what I'm doing, but it's like, since this car, I didn't have no problems before this car on parole. Ever since I got this car, it seems like police like to fuck with people only that be in cars. Cause I never had police interactions and problems personally, per se, with the police until I started being in a vehicle. And now I get pulled over for just all type of dumb shit that they just, a lot of them, a few of them, let's say about 80% of them was really my fault. No speeding ticket. Majority of those tickets was I got about 4 speeding tickets. And I understand that I can't blame the officer. I think the officer that gave me this speeding ticket today was the first one that gave me my speeding ticket ever. I think it was the same one. I gotta look back at my other tickets. I'm pretty sure it was him. He wrote, like, I could just tell. He hit me with a laser, talking about I was going 83. His laser scanned me and shit like that. But long story short is, I'm keep having these tragic of events happening to me very much and often, and it's breaking me down, and it's trying to, and these demons is trying to get me sent back to prison. Now, this video I'm making is before I even report to my parole officer and told her about what happened. I didn't tell her about the ticket I caught this morning, and I didn't tell her about the car accident I got into this morning. Now, I'm in a very bad position because I'm not supposed to be driving because of all the past tickets that I already had. This is, y'all about to see a scenario play out. Y'all about to see a real scenario play out. Y'all gonna find out if I'm gonna be here or not within the next few weeks. And if I don't make a video by September, that means I'm no longer on the streets. And this is real shit. People keep trying to tear me down. People, these demons are coming in different forms of people and shit. I could just be walking and somebody could just be staring at me, or just want to get too close to me and try to start a problem or something. What happened to me, if me keep getting into these problems, getting pulled over, something keep going on because of my car. I don't know why these tragic of events is happening, but this shit is bringing me back to getting locked back up. It could be a degree of right. This is happening to me because of how I treat people, and I don't treat people with respect to like everybody. I have mental health problem. I really feel like I do. I actually know that I do. I have a mental health problem, and it's very bad. It's bad to the point where I'm ready to just fight anybody at any given moment, any given second. I'm faster than 0 to 100. I could get mad faster than you even counting to 10 or even to 3. Just saying, so how mad I could get, like immediately. I'm just a time ticking bomb. And it's bad because I treat people like shit. And when I'm in that time ticking bomb mode, you don't know what could happen type shit. And it's bad, and I be scared for my own safety and my own self, because I don't know what's about to happen to me. I'm not trying to go back to prison. I had to call my PO Monday to report to her, and I told her about the previous tickets that I caught Saturday and Sunday of the last weekend that just passed. And she was saying, well, your driving privileges are definitely gonna be gone now. It hasn't been confirmed or anything, but that's what she was saying, because I think she got it related to her boss and stuff like that. And I got this today that I'm dealing with. And I spoke to that officer. He helped me. He told me some valuable resources that I could try to get some help. He didn't give me 100% answers for sure, because he knows how these system works too. So he know that he could just give me resources, and it depends on the resources or not. It's gonna really help me or not. And that was what main conversation about, is these resources. How helpful are they really? They might say they are, but they really not. I made a video about parole months ago, and I was the person to be like, if you know you're not supposed to be doing this, that, and the third, then don't do it. Because if you do it, you're gonna get locked up. Now, when you somebody like me, that's just, I'm literally, no cap, I'm literally just trying to do the right thing. I don't want problems with people. I don't want to be arguing with people. I don't want to be doing none of that. I scare a lot of people out here. I really do. A lot of people might think I'm a whole nother person on this YouTube shit. Might call me soft. Might just, because I talk about I don't want to gangbang and I'm too gangster to not gangbang. Let's get that straight. That's one. Two, people see me out here and be scared of me out here. A lot of people talk shit about me on YouTube and shit. Well, not a lot of people, a select few. Well, I don't know anymore. I remember like last year when I was really on my YouTube shit. And I don't mean to say this to try to scare people. I'm just saying, don't let this YouTube shit fool you. And it's like, I might give advice to people a lot of advice to people on here, but I might not be following the same advice I'm giving to people. And it's hard. Even though I see the blue script and I could just go through it. It's actually if I'm really doing it or not though. And it's like, I have a good PO. I mean, I don't know if she's really a good PO or not. I don't know exactly how a PO is supposed to act. So I technically don't know. I wish I had some friends that was in that field or something, so I could really ask them. Because I don't really know anybody that's a PO or officer, somebody that I'm cool with personally. My PO don't really say much to me. She don't tell me how to get off parole earlier. She don't tell me if I'm doing good or bad. She just basically let me know just to keep calling her and let me know that she's gonna check up on me and asks me the same questions every time I talk to her. The conversation never goes on longer than probably not even a minute when I call her. Literally, the conversations could be less than 60 seconds. If I'm basically she's just calling her just to check to see that I'm still home and I'm not in any trouble, and call her next 2-3 weeks. That's how it is every time. She don't try to provide me with no help. Try to tell me how to get off parole or faster, or just give me resources, or do this, that, and the third, and you're doing on the right path. Or you need to keep doing this for this amount of time, and I could try to put a referral in for you to get off early. None of that. I have no so I don't know how a parole officer is supposed to really work. They said that it's supposed to help you from getting out of trouble and shit like that. I can't just go to my parole officer and start talking to her about all this shit that I'm getting into and shit like that. She try to lock me up, but she's trying to help me. That's the vibe I get. I get the vibe of her trying to lock me up instead of her really trying to help a nigga. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that is like that. That be feeling like that. With parole. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of people like that be doing that's like that. But all I'm saying that's like that with their PO. That's scared to talk to their PO because they don't really know what's going on, and their PO really don't be saying much. Gotta remember, this is what I keep remembering. I'm thinking, oh yeah, my PO cool. She's not on me like that, right? She's not on me like that because I got 5 years of it. You feel me? I'm literally halfway done. I'm 2.5 in. Another 2.5 to go. Meaning, I gotta still keep whatever I'm doing that's been keeping me out up to par for another 2.5 years. You know, for the stipulations and rules that I have to make sure that I am applying and being right in society. Adjusting, they call it. But it's hard when you got a parole officer that I don't really tell you of how you're supposed to really do or be, you know, what's beneficial and stuff like that when you're on parole. I got a PO that just don't be caring like that. Just don't be caring like that. She's good for trying to get me out of trouble, I guess. I don't really know. She said that she had talked me out of some things for me getting into more trouble and shit at meetings and shit. I mean, she probably had. I kind of believe on that. Like I told her myself, I haven't had none of these problems since I got locked up. I contacted the pastor on Facebook Messenger for a prayer. I'm supposed to call him. I'm about to call him as soon as I'm done making this video. I'm pleading for help towards him. He lives around my area, and I'm telling him about all this police contact and all of this stuff that's going on to me, and all of this stuff is happening to me because I really believe it's because of how I treat people. Me doing 7 years in prison had me come home to a mindset, a dirty mindset that I just don't be caring about people. Always ready to go on people. I'm always quick to spaz out on people. I have a mean temper, and it's very bad. It's bad to the point where I could tell somebody that I got a temper, and they could completely understand that I got that temper, and I could completely tell them that my anger and my temper is not on purpose. It's just automatic with me. And it's just something that just keep happening to me, and I can't help it. I can't help it. And I could still violate that person that understand everything I'm going through and still hurt their feelings, still be mean to them, still, you know, and then now they don't want to talk to me now because I've been too mean to them. And this is all my resources. I keep burning bridges and burning bridges. There's not one person that could literally help understand the shit I'm going through. I'm not saying I'm trying to disrespect people on purpose. I have a problem, and this problem is serious because this problem is distracting me from a lot of things, and it's distracting me from growing. I'm on this same path, and it's hard to get off of it. Me being in prison for that long amount of time scarred me. It took over all the years that I didn't do. All the years that I was home for before I got locked up. The 7 years I got locked up at 18. So from 18 and before that, when I was just free, versus the 7 years I did in prison. The 7 years took over all my years I did all the way up to 18. What I mean by that is I cannot no longer see the world the same way of how I was before I was 18. I don't have that attitude or mindset positively that I had when I was 18 and stuff like that. You know, I'm more negative and dirtier thinking. Why is my mental? It's worse. It worsened and it's bad. It's very bad, and it's to the point where my mental is just, I don't know. I feel me going back to prison soon. Something's gotta give. Like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen with this police reports that's happening. If y'all don't hear from me within the next couple weeks, then y'all know what it is. I like to talk about all the gangs and stuff, or give out advice to people, but I haven't been, because I've been dealing with a whole bunch of stuff myself. And that's real shit. I haven't been making no videos. I haven't been doing nothing because I've been struggling myself. And, you know, I'm just another person out here just surviving. Another person out here that just made a YouTube video and just talked about it. You know, I've been having so much interactions with the police out here that I gotta watch all these police videos and on Facebook, and, you know, all the amendments and rights, and just know everything about it. I feel like really being one of those, because I was watching so many videos. I was waiting. I was thinking to myself, if I wasn't on parole, I'll be one of these dudes. You got dudes that go up to police offices, police buildings or libraries or post office, you know, federal and government stuff that's public to the private, public to everybody, public to the public. And they like to record shit, and then, you know, people don't like the recordings and shit, so they call the police. Hey, he's recording me. Police come and they try to tell the person that he's trespassing on public property. And you know, at the end of the day, them type of people still win. You know, and I was like, if I wasn't on parole, I would dead go fuck with police, fuck with the law, and try to do all that shit. Yes, First Amendment protected right. That's what they call it. Them people was on First Amendment protected activities. And all those First Amendment protected activities, them YouTubers, they was YouTubers. They'll go, like, y'all probably don't understand what I'm saying. These YouTube people are just people, they on different platforms. They like to go to libraries and really they like to go to a lot of town halls and a lot of police stations and mess with the police. Meaning, like, they'll walk up into anywhere that they're allowed to walk into that's not restricted, that's literally just for the public. They just filming everything. And then you got a police officer questioning them, telling them you're not supposed to do that, or you trespass, this, that, and the third. And there's a whole argument. But at the end of the day, the YouTuber is going to win over police. Because nothing beats that First Amendment right. Nothing trumps the First Amendment right. Nothing supersedes the policy. Because they all, the library, you know, the town hall, all of them have their own policies. But the policies don't trump, it don't supersede the law, the amendment, the First Amendment. The very First Amendment. And they getting a lot of money. The one YouTuber say he's getting $15,000 a month off of YouTube just for posting and fucking with the police. Money. And like I said, if I wasn't on parole, I probably would do something like that too, because I know my rights. But it's like, I need help. This is a video just saying help. As the video said, everybody's not perfect, and if you're gonna keep having the same mindset and you're gonna keep being mean to people, then what you reap is what you sow. And I'm sowing what I reaped. Consequences and repercussion. I'm repercussing right now for all the consequences and all the things that I did and how I treat people. I understand this is karma coming back at me. This karma is karma. When karma hits you, it makes sure it hits you. So if you know you're somebody that's mean to people, try not to be mean to people. Rethink about it. I try to do this all the time. I try to think of new coping strategies and ways to try to change. I know that I got an attitude problem and I'm mean. I know this myself, but it's hard for me to turn it down. I don't know how to. It's just I'm a ticking time bomb. Literally, I'm not scared of nobody out here. I'll be ready to go on anybody walking. I don't care if you blood. I will pop on your ass. I'm not really saying I'll pop on you. Just the mindset of me not scared. You feel me? Like I just don't be scared of people when it's just bad. Jail can mess you up completely, man. This is just another video of me saying about how jail can mess you up, man. So if anybody out there that even loved ones that have family members that's locked up, you can see my mindset, and hopefully they don't have that same type of mindset when they come home. You know? Thank you for everybody coming to my channel. Once again, I ask that y'all please subscribe to my channel and like my channel if you like this video. If you want to send me messages, y'all can hit me up on my Instagram or comments. I don't miss any comments. I see all the comments. Some comments I really don't read. I ignore it because they be some bullshits. But I make sure I pay attention to all the ones that shout outs and send loves. And once again, thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Have a good day, y'all.